Alright, what's up everyone? Zach Friesen here, and today we're actually going to be at my desk and I'm going to be recording my screen so I can show you guys my NBA mock draft. I might do a few things like this throughout the year about NBA just because I really like it. But yeah, I'm just going to be doing the lottery only today and just showing you guys how I think the first round is going to go, or first 14 picks are going to go. So yeah, we're going to be making only the lottery picks and the official 2019 draft order. By the way, no pants on, because why would you wear pants when you have work in like 55 minutes? But about the draft order, we're going to start. And with the first pick, I think it's very easy to say that we're going to be picking Zion Williamson. He imposes his will on anyone who tries to come his way. He's averaging 23 points, 9 rebounds per game, and 2 assists. And I think he's going to walk into the NBA averaging a double-double. I think it's going to be like high teens and a high rebounds. So I think I think that he'll transition perfectly to the NBA. He just needs to work on his shooting a bit, but I don't think that'll be a problem for him because he can already shoot a little bit. But with the second pick in the draft, the Memphis Grizzlies will select. I don't know why he's not on here, but yeah. So they were talking about taking R.J. Barrett. The Memphis Grizzlies were, and I don't think that would be a great idea because he doesn't even want to be there. A lot of people, like I'm sure Zion doesn't want to be there, but I'm sure that John Morant would probably just leave. I'm sure RJ Barrett would probably just leave after a couple years. So we're gonna have to pick up John Morant because first of all he's an amazing player and he's a little bit more polished than RJ Barrett, but RJ Barrett I think has a way bigger ceiling, and that leads me right into the third pick with the Knicks. And they could just mess this whole thing up and take Siku Doumbouya. I don't know how to say it. Sorry. But he was born in 2000? I didn't even see that. Dang, he's 19. All right, it could be 18, depending. Yeah, they're taking R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett came out and he's like, I want to be a New Yorker. I want to be in New York, blah, blah, blah. I want to be in New York. So we're not gonna question him. I'm sure he knows what he wants, and I'm sure they want him too. And he is a shooting guard, but he could play small forward as well. And as you see in their depth chart, they only have one small forward on their team. Although they might get Kevin Durant, but that'll be in a year. So, or like he wouldn't be ready for a year. And their best shooting guard's probably Alonzo Trier, or Zoe as people like to call him. But that's it. Los Angeles Lakers. This is assuming that the Los Angeles Lakers don't trade their pick. But looking at the depth chart, it's so freaking nice. I don't know why we'd ever trade this away. Anyways, we're kind of lacking like a center, kind of. But I think we're gonna go with. I've been on the Cam Reddish train this whole freaking year, or no. Sorry, since we got the fourth pick, so more like a month. But yeah, I've been on the Cam Reddish train, and the only person I would come off the Cam Reddish train for is Darius Garland, just because of what he said about idolizing Kobe, and that's how you get to my heartstrings is you bring Kobe into it. So yeah, we're gonna go Cam Reddish at number 4. Number 5, this is where it gets tricky because the Cavs just suck, like all around, like really bad. And I, for one, hate Cedi Osman. Tristan Thompson's trash. Larry Nance Jr. is not a center. He's like 6'7". Brandon Knight, I didn't even know he was on the Cavs. Colin Sexton, he's good. He's alright. I hate Jordan Clarkson. I just hate this whole Cavaliers like team. But I think the perfect player for this rebuilding Cavs team is probably going to be Jarrett Culver. I don't know why he's not on this first one, but we will pick up Jarrett Culver for the Cavs. He's a perfect he's a perfect 3-and-D player. I wouldn't be too mad if the Lakers picked him up if we don't end up trading our pick. But at the same time, not in my top 4 of picks that will still be available at the 4th pick. So, but I think he's perfect for this Cavs team. So we're gonna pick him up for them. Where's Culver? There it is. Texas Tech. But I mean, if we do pick him up, I can live with it. The Phoenix Suns. So they might get Lonzo as a third trade, like team in the trade for Anthony Davis. So they might want to go for maybe just like a small forward, such as DeAndre Hunter. I just don't see DeAndre Hunter slipping past the 6th pick, considering the season he had last year. Considering the season he had last year at Virginia. Yeah, we had to play Virginia. I'm a Duke fan, and I didn't really like playing against DeAndre Hunter. But this Phoenix Suns, they can pick him up. Now at the 7th pick, we got the Chicago Bulls, and they are going to select... Well, let me look at this Bulls depth chart before I do anything dumb. They got Robin Lopez, don't like him. Wendell Carter, great player. Larry Markkinen, great player. Zach Levine, great player. Dunn, I can do without Dunn. So who's left? Let me look at my board. I'm gonna put the Bulls taking Darius Garland. I just hate seeing Darius Garland drop this far. Even though I think that Kobe White might fit a little bit more. I think Garland's definitely the better player, and I think that the Bulls are gonna see that. So I think he's gonna go number 7. Anyways, the Atlanta Hawks, they got a great player in Trae Young and John Collins, but outside of that, like Kevin Huerter, other than that, I don't really like their team. Like Dwayne Dedmon, he's trash. Taurean Prince, trash. So here, I think I might have them pick up. I think I'm gonna have him pick up Nassar Little just because. He played great in North Carolina. I know he only averaged 10, 4, and 1, but he put work in against Duke, and I think he really has a lot of raw potential. I don't think that they're going to pass up here at the Hawks. But I have a surprise pick coming in like 1 second. So here they have Thomas Bryant on the Wizards, and he was great with the Lakers. But I do think I'm gonna have them taking Naz Reid. Naz Reid did terrible at the combine. I don't know why he thought that would be a good idea to go, but this man sucked at just about everything. So except for like bench, this man was the slowest dude ever. But it makes sense because he's so tall. But yeah, I think that the Wizards need to take Naz Reid, and they'll probably put Thomas Bryant at the power forward once the time comes. But yeah, I don't think there's a good point guard on the board right now that they should take. So yeah, I think that's the only course of action for them to take at this moment. Atlanta Hawks. So I got the Hawks taking Bol just because they really like that like overhyped like Trae Young type dude. And I think that Bol is going to do really good. He might be a little bit skinny for me right now, but he is 7'2", and he has some raw talent. He can shoot that 3. He is the poster child of the future center in the NBA. So we're going to be picking Bol for the Hawks. Now for the Minnesota Timberwolves, They got their star in Towns. Wiggins, if he can get his back to his old self, that could be a dangerous team. But hold up. I think we might have to go with Romeo Langford out of Indiana right here. Raw talent, averaging 16, 5-2. Shooting guard, Josh Okogie, you're great and everything, but you're not a starter. I love Tyus Jones. I think he works perfect behind Jeff Teague at the point guard. But I think Romeo Langford can fit this lineup very well. And yeah, we're going to be taking them. Boom. So with the 12th pick, nearing in on the last 3 picks of the lottery, we are going to be looking at... So they have Batum, Williams, Zeller, Lamb, Walker. Honestly, if Kemba Walker leaves, this is going to be the worst team in the NBA next year. I think they just need to pick some raw talent and hope they turn out good. So I think they're going to be taking Sekou Doumbouya. I watched an amazing clip of this dude just going off in a workout, and I think he's going to be amazing in the NBA. So I think it's perfect to go to the Hornets, try to revive the franchise after Kemba Walker leaves them this year. And if Kemba Walker stays, I think it could work out very well. So yeah, we're going to be taking Sekou. I really don't know how to say his name. I'm sorry. But yeah, nearing the end of the lottery, we have the Miami Heat. They have Justice Winslow at point guard, which baffles me because I'm a Duke fan and he would not work out as a point guard. But Hassan Whiteside, Kelly Olynyk. Honestly, I like all these players. So I might just be going for backup raw talent here. And I think we're going to go Rui Hachimura. Psych. I'm going with my boy. Where he at? KZ Okpala out of Stanford. This man lives in my backyard. I live in Anaheim, technically. Almost Yorba Linda. And he lives in Anaheim. Or I used to go to the high school I live right next to. I transferred to Yorba Linda. That doesn't really matter. And I think that some mock drafts have him going early as 14, or 13. Some have him going as late as early second round. It's really just how people are a little bit scared because of his 3-point shooting in his second year, but he did improve all of his stats by like double going into his sophomore year. And he has a lot of rare talent. He's 6'9" with shoes, 210 pounds, and he used to be skinny in high school. So he beefed up a little bit, and I think he's going to do amazing in the NBA. So we're just going to pick up KZ real quick. And going into the last pick, the Boston Celtics, I think this is another team that could also take KZ. But I think they're going to have to take Rui Hachimura out of Gonzaga. This man put in work. He was putting in 20 points per game, 9 rebounds, and an assist. I think he's going to be great. And yeah, that's going to sum it up for my draft. This is what it looks like. Hopefully I get it at least somewhat right. I'm no expert, but I also do love basketball, and I'm like really into it this year. So yeah, that's it for my NBA mock draft. Let me know in the comments your mock draft. You can do your top 3 picks, top 5 picks, your whole lottery. I'll read it and I'll respond and give you my insights, and you guys can tell me how I did on this one. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, and congratulations. It's been 1 week of summer vlog series, SVS. So I'll see you guys in the video tomorrow, and stay blessed.